AITA for not wanting my fiancé's friend in our wedding party? My F26 fiancé, M28, have been together for 4 years. He's been friends with Maya, F30, for 6 years. They're fairly close, but she doesn't like me much. It's usually not an issue. Some people just don't mesh. We don't mesh. Edit to add. There's no heavy animosity and we can be near each other fine. We just don't talk when we are. We don't actively hate each other. Just prefer not to hang out together. She isn't against us getting married and likely would say yes to being a bridesmaid to make him happy, but isn't pushing for it herself. We're recently engaged and he'd like her to be a bridesmaid. I don't. He wants her in a dress matching my bridesmaids. On my side. Participating in the things we're doing. I said absolutely not. She doesn't even like me. I've seen wedding photos where one bridesmaid clearly doesn't want to be with the bride and I don't want that. Plus I really only want the women closest to me as bridesmaids. I suggested she wear a black dress to match the men's tuxes and be a groomsman. He said that will look dumb and he doesn't want to do that. Because he's dead set against including her on his side with the men and their activities, and I'm dead set against having her with me and my bridesmaids. He said I've effectively said she can't be in the wedding. I argued he's just as much at fault for not budging as I am, but he said I'm the one being unreasonable. Mind you, his only reason for not wanting her with his groomsmen is, that's dumb, just let her be a bridesmaid. AITA for not budging and basically keeping her out of the wedding party according to my fiancé? NTA. She's his friend, not yours. If he wants her to be involved in the wedding party, he can have her on his side. If he thinks it'll look dumb to have a woman on his side, he can have her do a reading or be involved some other way. NTA. It's his friend. She should be on his side. Maybe he's trying to force this on you to make you two get along. But that's such a bad idea that definitely won't work. Don't budge up. NTA. His friend as his responsibility, not yours. He accuses you of saying she can't be in the wedding. As if you aren't allowed to not want her in it. As if IR is a bad thing not to want her in your wedding party. Girl, you're absolutely entitled to not want her in your wedding. She doesn't like you. You don't like her. Why would you be in the wrong about not wanting her? Don't argue that point anymore. Say it outright that he's right. You don't want her in your wedding party. So he can either invite her to be a groomswoman, if he wants her in the wedding party, or shut up and stop pestering you. Edit to add to the people who don't get context. Op doesn't want friend in her wedding party. Friend is more than welcome to be in the groom's wedding party or to just attend as a guest. NTA. Bridesmaids are your friends. You proposed a perfectly acceptable alternative that she be a groomsperson. Nothing more to say. NTA. If he wants her to be a part of the wedding group, then she should be on his side. Forcing her to be on your side is a very bad idea that will end badly for all three of you. I think it will ruin his friendship if he forces this. It's very uncomfortable to be somewhere when you not wanted. Why would she want to be in a situation like that? I think being on his side is a great idea, and wearing a dress to match the groomsmen would look beautiful. Even being on the groom's side, she doesn't have to do everything they do. Only what everyone is comfortable with. I would be fighting this one for sure. He can either have her on his side or not at all. I thought weddings were to have people who the bride's or groom's friends on their respective sides, not force them to the other side. NTA. I'm female was a groomsman for my best friend. Wife and I get along. I was just much closer with him. We had fun with it. The pictures came out great. I just didn't attend all the male pre-wedding activities, and that was fine by me. NTA. Nothing wrong with her being a guest, congrats. Bottle with popping cork. NTA. See if she can do a reading. Give a toast. Or participate in another meaningful, but non-attendant way on the big day. She is not bridesmaid material. NTA. Speaking from experience. My sil asked me to be a bridesmaid years ago and I felt obligated to say yes. We are fine with each other, but same as you and Maya, we just don't mesh and aren't friends. I was uncomfortable at every event. I say that because it's really unlikely Maya wants to be a bridesmaid anyways and really wouldn't like coming to all the bridal events. Just like you don't want her there. Stand your ground and don't feel bad. It's his friend and I highly doubt she cares. He's being weird for pushing this so hard on you. Makes me wonder if he already told her to expect the invite. Which would make him a double aw. NTA. Your bridesmaids are standing up for you. They should be your friends. If your fiancé wants her so bad, he can have her on his side. Other options are to have her do a reading during the ceremony. Or something like that. But if she doesn't like you, do not give in on this. NTA. She's his friend and he's the one who should budge to include her in the wedding. NTA. Your solution is totally reasonable. His friends should be on his side. NTA. I don't want to project, but my ex-husband made a similar demand in. Spoiler alert. We're divorced. Not because of our wedding party, but speaks to character. NTA. You've offered a compromise that's completely reasonable. NTA. Bridesmaids are your friends, family that you want to be next to you. If you want his friends, family next to you, great. If you don't, then that's your choice. He needs to get over it. NTA. First of all, you're being quite reasonable. I wouldn't even allow anyone in my wedding party. Or hell, even at my wedding. Who is not happy about my union? The fact that you're letting this girl be present at the wedding too. Be in his wedding party even though she has expressed her distaste for you is already nice of you. Your fiancé is pushing it. He can't have his cake and eat it too. He doesn't want his wedding party to look dumb, but he's attempting to force this girl on you when he knows she doesn't like you. Don't budge, girl. You can offer that she can be in his wedding party or nothing. That's his friend and she can be on his side. You might want to look into this further on why is trying to die on this hill. You're supposed to be his future wife. Your comfort trumps her wants. This is giving red flag energy. Don't give in. BC. Once you let this go, she'll be all in your marriage and in your business. BC. He'll keep forcing her on you. NTA. There are plenty of mixed wedding parties now. And if he wants her in the wedding, it should be on his side. He's unwilling to compromise but says this is important to him. He wants her included but doesn't want to be the one including her. He doesn't care about your comfort or even the fact that his friend doesn't like you that much. Lots of red flags here. NTA. His friend, his side. NTA. She isn't your friend. There is no reason for her to be standing with you or going to your bridal events. If he's so interested in having her as part of the wedding, she should stand with him or be an usher. Although I find it odd he'd want a friend who doesn't like his bride to be part of the wedding. That just seems like a recipe for drama. It's nice that you're still open to having her there even though you don't get along well.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.